Would be out for the season. Sonny Kim facing Brian Jordan with 2 on. Hatterberg's throw to first, right through Brian Daubach.
Oh, Shaggy wasn't done. Top 7. I can say that, but that ain't right. Shaggy's 10th home run of the year. He raised his average to 301 in the game. 10-6 Orioles.
The 2-2. Johnson, the 1-2. Got him. And a strikeout of Rondo. Breaking ball.
Later on. Another call last year. Strikeout pitch. Breaking ball. Lives in Florida in the offseason. Another 1-2-3 innings. And they hold half of the 4th. Strike 3. Payoff pitch. We got him with a single. Cincinnati. Kind of more inclined to ring him up like that. On a borderline pitch. ERA to 4.43, 22 strikeouts in 22 1/3 innings. Clemens leads the league with 34 strikeouts, and opponents only hitting 188 off Martinez, of course, Alvin Maduro. The record of 1-1, 5.06 ERA. He started the season under the disabled list. Some stiffness in his right forearm. His first start of the year was against the Red Sox right here in Baltimore, and only lasted 4 innings in that game, allowing 5 hits and 4 earned runs. Shea Hillenbrand had 2. Dean with men in scoring position, tops in the American League. It's down a long way to center. On the run, Singleton. It's over his head and over the wall on a hop. A ground rule double. Manny in the summertime to right center. Clark pulls the ball. He'll get Manny over to third. Conine flips to Maduro for the out. Bryant hits in the air in center. Ramirez is tagging. Singleton a flat-footed catch. And no chance to throw out Ramirez. Conine cut it off. The Red Sox lead 1-0. So I guess last night that he was going to go on a disabled list, but that's obviously not true. Hits that in the air to right. It's not very deep in right field, and that ball's out of here. Right, creating even more space. That's enough down the third base line. No chance for Batista. Game since '93. Hit hard and fair past Batista down the left field line. Damon on his way to third as it's played in by Matthews. Hillenbrand has a double. He struck out Glenn the first. He hits it on the ground to short. He'll go to third. Forward to Batista for the out. Hillenbrand retired, but Damon scores. Pulled to right, dropping fast in for a hit. Over the head of Hairston and in front of Gibbons. Damon runs. The throw from Fordyce is high. Ball 4-7 with that win. In the dirt, it scoots away from Fordyce. And the runners move up. Get a pitch to hit, but he doesn't. Set up outside, and Maduro misses here in the 5th. And it's a bullet to left. 1 run is in. Hillenbrand waves around. The throw from Matthews, a good one, but the ball is dropped. For him after that, and he's continued to go downhill this season. Ball 4. Well, hit to left. Matthews can't get it, and it's over the fence on a hop. That happens a lot here. Field in. Line to right, a base hit. On the score, Varitek. Nixon will be held at third. Driven to right. Gibbons makes the catch. Nixon tags and scores to make it 7-0.
Over 7 innings, he allowed just 1 hit and 1 walk, hit a batter, struck out 10. He threw 103 pitches, 69 strikes, replaced here in the 8th by Sonny Kim.
See the numbers for Sonny Kim. 6th appearance. Opponents only hitting 194 off Kim. 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk in 8 1/3 innings. He's worked twice on this road trip. The most recent, the game 2 in the doubleheader in Kansas City. An inning in 3rd in that game, 1 hit and 1 walk allowed.
Here's Moriarty to bat for the first time. Bordick went 0 for 2. Moriarty has been up 4 times this year with 2 hits. Both of them singles. And his first major league hit on April 15th off Chicago's John Garland. Made his major league debut on April 11th. Broken bat, right back to Kim. 1 out. Moriarty came to the Orioles as a non-roster invitee and was added to the Major League roster on March 30th. Fordyce. Strike 1. Fordyce still looking for his first hit of the year. He struck out and was hit by a Martinez pitch. Strike at the knee, he's 0-2.
Sonny Kim with a pretty live fastball there at 94 miles an hour.
I've been impressed by what we've seen of him in his outings with the Red Sox this year. Old foul.
Those in the Red Sox organization that felt that Kim had better major league ability, talent than Tomooka. That's one of the reasons they sent Oka away in the deal. They felt like Sonny Kim was probably going to be the better major leaguer, and done a terrific job for the Red Sox out of the bullpen. Good fastball, good curveball.
Another 0-2 to Fordyce and the ball low. The Yankees and Oakland have gone to the 6th inning. Oakland now leads 4-0. Minnesota beat Tampa Bay today 6-2. They've had a lot of trouble down in Tampa Bay in recent years. Look out. Bullet foul into about the 3rd or 4th row. And unfortunately that hit somebody because the fans down there are waving for some assistance. Oh, my goodness. Blowing away, 2-2. Foul, still 2-2. It's sharply up the middle. There's the first hit of the year for Brooke Fordyce. And a mock cheer goes up from the crowd. 18th official at bat, and finally a hit for Fordyce.
Dempsey's probably asking him, do you want the baseball? Trying to keep him as loose as possible. That Connecticut guy, 7-0 game. Let him have a hit.
Sure, why not? Been a decent hitter. He's a 264 major league hitter. Dropped off to 209 last year. Chris Singleton has struck out in line to center. Maybe another guy who could use a few hits to get him going, like Fordyce. former member of the Chicago White Sox. Foul ball. 0-2 on Singleton. Attended the University of Nevada at Reno. Played baseball and football. Was a receiver on the football team for the Wolfpack. Played on 3 conference championship teams in football. Not holding Fordyce at first. Foul ball. Still 1-2 on Singleton. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. First strikeout for Kim. 2 down in the 8th.
Singleton's had a tough time today on the curveball. Pedro got him on a curveball back in the 3rd inning. Now Sonny Kim with the breaking ball down and in.
Jerry Hairston, the batter. He takes the strike. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. 7-0 Red Sox. They're out hitting the Orioles 11-2. Paper is blown out on the field in front of home plate. Retrieved by the home plate umpire Hernandez. The attendance here today, 31,353. The Orioles are already considerably behind their attendance pace of a year ago. For today's game, they're about 25,000 off their attendance through 10 home dates a year ago.
Now the newness,
almost 3,000 a game.
Newness of the new ballpark is gone. Ripken is gone. Messina is gone. They have not won in a while.
American says that hit me. And Angel Hernandez is not convinced. Pitch. It's strike 2.
And there's all the talk, Sean, about the possibility of a team going to Northern Virginia, and there are some people who think that would be a disaster for the Orioles. A lot of their fan base coming from down in the D.C. area.
We talked with Bob Whitelaw before the game, formerly of Nessa, now here on Orioles TV, and he says about 30% of the fan base is down in Washington, Northern Virginia area. Not only do you run the risk of losing some of those fans, but you also hurt yourself in terms of TV and radio markets and that type of thing. They have a monopoly in 2 big cities, obviously, and the surrounding areas.
And watch Washington news the last couple of nights, and they're really excited about the possibility of getting a team back.
I think the Expos are going to be there.
Think so?
Yep. In Northern Virginia. I had to bet. Fly to right. Nixon has it. An easy inning for Kim. He allowed 1 hit. The Orioles have left 4 men on. You're watching the Fox 25 Red Sox television network.